All right. Hey, hello, Dan and Corey. What's up? I hope you're having a good day. So I have a book inside. I was down for the porch, and we got some changes. This is good. And during the school year, Grain can't order books. Will just know. And something is came. And ready for my book finale? Should you be ready? Okay, let's open this book. Dana Corn, the best people ever. Keeps on happening. A top 10 New York City book, a newer version. Oh yes. Newer version of New York City? Oh yes. Well, this is great. George Washington statue at Union Square. Wow, this is a great top 10 New York City book. We're reading this right now. Guys, stop hollering right now. I'm doing this. I'm glad DK Books top 10s are great. The series, the finale of top 10 DK Guidebook series. I'm glad we're going to review this. We're going to check if it's a pretty good book. We're in a bit of a change. It's okay, everybody. Wow, what's in this cover? The Brooklyn Bridge. The iconic map. A Brooklyn Bridge on that cover. All the highlights and everything in New York City. Good for Dan and Corey's heart. It's a exploring New York City. Wow, the skylines, the Manhattan skyline. All the highlights. Empire State Building. Fifth Avenue. Rockefeller Center. The artworks of Rockefeller Center. Day 2 for Statue of Liberty with me, Mom, and my YouTubers, Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Immigration history. Immigrants. The people who came. The Statue of Liberty, Manhattan skyline. Great picture. Times Square. Theaters. Broadway. Central Park. Metropolitan Museum of Art. Paintings of it. The Solon Arts Museum. American Museum of Natural History. Don't mind my brother. What's this? Rose Center, Earth and Space. The top 10 everything. Hamilton and all the famous figures in history. Museums. The art galleries. The skyscrapers. I'm bummed for this book. Historic buildings. The beaten paths. All the things. Children's attractions. I'll get terminated. Performing Arts Center. Music venues. Restaurants. Bars. Lounges. The stores in New York City. New York City for free. The Staten Island Ferry. Good. You know I'm going to be the festivals and events. Area by area. Lower Manhattan. They have everything. Oh wow, even a federal hall. In Union Square, Day 1 of Times Square. A George Washington statue. This is great. The best of the rest. Civic Center, Seaport in New York City. The boss tweed. Maritime sites. I am a fan of the Chinatown. Yeah, Little Italy. The Chinatown in New York City, Columbus Park. Chinatown food shopping. Everything in New York City by area. Bars and stores. Solo and BCCA. The impressive buildings. Nightlife. Greenwich Village. The literary landmarks. Union Square. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun. I love the statues. Carlton Life question. Oh boy, a statue of George Washington. This is a great picture of him. Chisla, Hurdle Square, Chisla Market, Chisla Galleries, Midtown. Anything in Midtown. Places to shop. Art museums. Upper East Side. New Gallery. Madison Avenue. Upper West Side. Uncle Dan statue, because he's a great man on YouTube. Displays area apartments. Where is Uncle Dan's on this book? Wayside Heights in Harlem. All the places in this. Places for music. Nalboro. Soldiers Arch. Museums. Iceland shopping. Streets upmarked. Gain to around New York City. Practical information. Telephone, internet. You can use all this. I will take a plane. And all the things you can do in New York City. Wow, I'm glad I'm gonna read this book. Here? Oh, what? Yeah, it's a map. A fold-out map. I can't take it out. Oh, wow. Top 10 New York City book. I'm glad I'm gonna read it and bring it to see Dan and Corey. We are doing a Q&A. Hey, AC from Dan. What is your favorite boroughs in New York City? Mine's Manhattan. And what is your favorite thing to do in New York City? Take pictures. Have you? I love Washington Square. And yes, it is great. And what is your favorite thing to do on day 2? See the Statue of Liberty. That's Q&A from Dan. Alright. We're going to know what is our take on this book. What a success! It had a George Washington statues. This is a great book. It is so illustrated. And wow. And I'm going to know what, if you're fans of the top 10 things, I'm going to go to my library books. Oh, wow. If Dan knows I have lots of books, he and Nathan agreed. If you're a fan of the D.K. Boston book, it's a success. It's a George Washington statue in this. New Orleans book. Sadly, no George Washington book. Philadelphia. It had a George Washington book. The top 10 DC book. The Washington Monument. Top 10, if you like top 10 books, they're great. And the newer Family Guy DC book was Annapolis. I'm down with Annapolis. Family Guy book was Washington Statue on Mount Vernon. Oh wow. New York City book. If you like New York City, New York City is the best city ever. Chicago with the Lincoln statue. If you like New York City, this is the best New York City book. Dan and Corey are cool with me. A USA book. It had a statue of the Repulsa at Union Square and the Lee Monument. Amazing Washington DC book. Those pictures were great. If you think of the Top 10 Boston book George Washington statue. Wow. These books are great. Pictures. Top 10 DK series. And I'm glad I'm going to read this and no. Alright, let's give a shout out. And thank you, Dan, for being awesome. I'm glad I'm a fan of you and Corey and Nathan. And I'm so glad you're an honor to be my man. Goodbye, Dan and Corey.